Ashe, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can book your psychic phone sessions down below in the description bar. So let's go ahead and get into your messages. All right. I'm going to do an overall general and I'm going to get into your next 24-hour pick a card reading. So the energy that I was picking up on is like the holidays type of energy. Is given like, a family community coming together around food, just like that really good time, that really good energy, okay, that you have around the holidays. So there could be something about you feeling like that now, and that's the type of lifestyle you live now, or that's something that you're coming into, okay, very soon, or either that could just mean that something could be happening around the holiday season, okay, but it's also giving me the energy that you are definitely meant to experience a lot of joy and abundance in your lifetime. You're supposed to be able to embody, okay, that feeling that I just described, that happy feeling, that community feeling, that family feeling. It's like everybody is good, everybody is safe. We're enjoying life, okay? We're surrounded by food, good people, good hearts, good energy, good conversations, okay? You guys could be playing games, okay? Things like that. It's just having that type of energy, knowing that you're financially stable as well. You're leaving a legacy, the character that you all have, just that entire energy and being in that no matter what, okay? That's the energy that you deserve to be in, that abundance, sparkle type of magic type of energy, that magnetizing energy where you really are living out your heaven on earth, okay? So, that is something that you are definitely destined to be able to experience during this lifetime cycle here on earth. You may be at different levels. Maybe you haven't experienced that yet, but you're doing the work to be able to experience it. Maybe you're already experiencing it, but it is something that is destined for you. I'm also hearing your birth chart, so something could also be in your birth chart as well to, let you know about who you are and why you are here, okay? And what your north node is what I am picking up on, okay? So some of you guys may still be swimming in your south node, but you guys are crossing that threshold into your north node, and some of you all are already in that north node. So these were your general messages. We're going to get into see what that has to do with the next 24 hours for you, okay, with your pick a card reading with whatever pile that you choose. Okay, we got some really exciting things you all can stay for. Listen to all three piles. There's three piles. You all can listen to all three, all right, and get a message from each one of them, all right, or either you could just listen to the one that you choose and that be that, okay? But the way it's looking, y'all might want to listen to all three. There could be a message in there for you all. So we have three piles. So the first pile, okay, is going to be Libra energy, all right? I don't know how well you all can see that. And then also it says, do what you love what you do. Okay, so that's what I am picking up on for you for pile one here. Okay, so if that resonates with you, the second pile, we have this butterfly, okay? So you guys are in the midst of some type of transformation possibly here, or things are changing for you, okay? Things are going up, okay? Because things are changing, when a caterpillar is on the ground and it transforms and goes through that cocoon process and it becomes the butterfly, it goes up, it elevates, right? Okay, so and also you're very beautiful, so there's going to be a message in that, okay? And then we have pile three, all right, where we have the airplane, baby. Y'all are definitely going up too, but this is y'all taking flight, okay? Y'all are ready to travel. This could be business and money, okay, is what I am picking up on here. Somebody may want to fly you out for some reason, okay, whatever it is, all right, whether it's for work, pleasure, okay, but this is also all around the world. You've been all around the world. You've been all around the world is what I am picking up on here for you, okay? So Let's go ahead and tap into pile one. All right, if you chose pile one, let's see what messages you have. Okay, again, we have this King of Cups down here at the bottom of the deck. All right, but I definitely see you receiving some type of justice here as well, since this is that Libra energy. I feel like whatever you've been going through, I'm hearing a dark night of the soul. I'm also hearing shadow work. So I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching. Okay, hermit energy. Okay, Virgo energy. All right, and I feel like you've been through where you've had to really get to know who you are, your inner child. Okay, again, the opposites of everything that you've desired. You know, so you may have been manifesting one thing, but to get those manifestations, you had to really go within to really know who you are. So the polar opposites, right? So you may have had financial struggles, relationship struggles, just trauma from childhood relationships, narcissism, all of that. You could have dealt with, gone down that type of path. But I now see that the scales are balancing out. Yeah, you are emotionally stable with this King of Cups. Okay, you have better insight. Okay, better spiritual insight. And again, you're on a new journey here with this Fool card. I see you moving in a whole new direction. You're going to be taking some type of risk is what I see here. And again, we have this do what you love what you do. Spirit is saying at this time, it's time for you to take this risk and bet on yourself. You done been through way too much. The scales are now balancing out. It's time for you to bet on yourself. It's time for you to take this risk, okay? And it's time for you to do the things that you have always wanted to do in life, whatever that may be for you, okay? Is what I'm picking up on. Life is not worth living if you're not loving yourself first and foremost, but if you don't love what you do, all right? So if you're waking up going to a job every day and that's not what you absolutely love to do, then you need to create a plan or get on the path to where you're focused on waking up doing what you truly would want to do, however you really want to live. And that's what you're focused on, right? Because life is worth the living. You got to enjoy, you know, being alive is what I'm picking up on, and you didn't make it this far for nothing, okay? So yeah, some type of risk, okay? That risk could be you get out of a relationship that you realize, hey, I see myself here, you know, in 5 years, 2 years, the next 6 months, and this relationship isn't helping. Or I see myself in this position in the next 3-6 months, and this job isn't helping, or this environment isn't helping, okay? So I see that you're only focusing on the things that you love, okay? You're only accepting people around you that is on that same mental wavelength as well, okay? And your life is only going to be full of love, especially since you have now balanced out the scales here, okay? So yeah, you got some type of good news that's coming in for you. We're gonna go ahead and take that. Yes, again, you could be starting all over here with this Page of Wands. You're definitely starting something all over. You're studying the facts here as well. You're gearing up for this action. You're gearing up to take action, but you're just studying to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, okay? You're like, let me make sure this duck is here, this duck is here, this duck is here, and then when it's time to go, you can take off, okay? But I also see some travel here for you as well, is what I am picking up on. You could be very studious. Yeah, look, we got Queen of Wands here. Okay, this could be with the business. You're very smart. You're very studious, like I said. Okay, you've grown. You've gone through a lot with this sunflower energy here. You're very fiery, feisty energy. Okay, again, you could be an entrepreneur. Yeah, you're meant to work for yourself, not for someone else. Okay, you may be too much to handle for some people, but that's okay. Be you anyways. I'm also hearing Aries, big Aries. Okay, so you could be an Aries that's tapped in, listening or watching. But yeah, you can also, you know, be heavy into your spirituality, witchy type things, okay, for all my women out there, okay? Woman in total control of herself, but, you know, they try to flip things and make it seem like it's negative. That's that patriarchal system. You could be, you know, pushing through that as well as what I see, and standing your ground, standing on your belief systems with this Queen of Wands energy. You're standing out. You also know how to grow things. You may have a garden, or you've grown yourself. Okay, you're very lovely. Isn't she lovely type of energy, okay? And again, you're very well-rounded when it comes to your emotions. Yeah, let's see what else. Baby, guess what came back out? This Fool card, but we have the Five of Wands here with it. I see any type of challenges that are ever presented on your path, you know, it's just about taking a risk. Do I take a risk and, you know, see what this challenge is about? Or do I take a risk and say, you know what, I'm just going to go the opposite way? You know, I also see you could be, it's like any type of challenges that may be in front of you, it's like you're just going to walk right past them is what I see. It's like, you see how this Fool card is in front of the challenges. So I see you getting ahead of the challenges here. And yeah, it's like this Fool is giving me Aries energy as well. Okay, new beginnings. Okay, the starting point. We have a lot of just all fire energy that is here. Okay. There's going to be conflict. Learning conflict management is what I am hearing is very essential for you as well, just in life. Learning how to communicate, converse with where you're headed in life. Yeah, that's going to be very significant for you. All right, team player, team leader. Okay, yes, look, Aries energy. Okay, with this Emperor energy, you're the big boss. This is you, this single person, whoever you are, this individual, you know, it's like, and you don't have to be single relationship wise. When I say single, I mean individual. Okay, but it's like this Empress here, this is saying that this individual is the boss. So you're in your boss energy. It's like you're bossing up. Because things are in balance, it's kind of like a glow up. It's kind of like you've been through, again, all of these different things, this healing, this dark night of the soul here, this shadow work, okay? You went down that journey, okay? Healing generational traumas, all right? From both sides, you know, the maternal and paternal side. And I see it's like you're gearing up for something new is what I see. It's like you're now this big boss. Can't nobody tell you nothing. It's kind of like they better not make baby mad. It's kind of like they put baby in the corner and it's like you coming out that bit being the boss. Baby boss type of energy, okay? That movie could be significant for some of you all. But yeah, that's what I see. It's like you can't put baby in the corner and think the baby ain't gonna get out the corner and retaliate. And not in a negative way. It's just like you glowed up and you're taking this risk showing who you are is what I see, because these scales have balanced out and you're in the era of truly doing what you love. Yeah. This is really, really beautiful energy here. But it's very like authoritative and serious, you know, kind of like, not like serious like King of Swords type of energy, but serious like you on a mission, but you're having fun with it too, you know. You're very sexy here as well, whoever you are watching. Yeah, but I see you taking full control over your life. This is self-mastery. You're taking full control over yourself. With this Emperor and this Nine of Pentacles, you've bossed up on yourself. And so that's how other people see you here as well. You're self-made. You have that self-made energy because wasn't nobody shooting with you in the gym when you was going through that dark night of the soul or that shadow work or anything like that, you know? So that's what I am picking up on for you. Yeah, I see judgment here as well, okay? So it's like Spirit is judging the situation. You've been in a Nine of Warriors energy for a very long time here. Okay, is what I see. You went through a major transformation here. You had to end some of your lives, so to speak. You know, it's like a cat has 9 lives. So again, cats could be significant here. All right, being in that fierce energy, that protective energy here, that spiritual sight energy. Yeah, trusting your intuition. It's like, but you've leveled up, and Spirit says now's the time for you to, you know, go ahead and be all that you can be type of energy, okay? So let's see, we're going to, yeah, go ahead and take this risk. Don't be afraid to take this risk. This is for Power 1, okay, or whoever's watching. Yeah, a rose that grew out of the concrete. You see how they have this rose here? Your name could be Rose. A rose could be significant. Using essential oil, rose essential oils, okay? A rose spray, all right? So I'm going to get a quote to go ahead and close off Power 1, all right? You all can connect with me one-on-one down below in the description bar. So it says, dreams are today's answers to tomorrow's questions. Edgar Cayce. Dreams are today's answers to tomorrow's questions. So people are going to wake up with questions on tomorrow. But your dreams are the solutions to their questions. So you have to make sure you are following your dreams so you can be in place to you know, to help be a solution in this universe, okay? However you show up in that way. But also your dreams, okay? Pay attention to your actual dreams, okay? That's when you're really awake. That's when you're really alive, right? Okay. That's when you're in the non-physical, okay? That's when you go away from your body, right? And you're everywhere all at once when you go to sleep. And so you remember, you have dreams, and those dreams are give whatever you asked for when you was in this 3D physical realm, okay? Your dreams are going to send you signs, signals, and messages to help give you clues and clarity on how to continue to navigate in this 3D realm. Remember, we are spiritual first, okay? Having a physical experience, okay? So we're physical, we're spiritual beings having a physical experience, okay? So Power One, these are your messages. Thank you all so much. Again, you all can connect with me down below in the description bar for your one-on-one phone sessions, okay? So let's see, we're gonna get ready to go over here to pile 2. Boom. Making room, you making room for something new, pile 2. You know, I just had to clean that up. So it's like cleaning things up, okay? Cleaning out your closet, okay? Going with what you got. You got the butterfly here. So again, you had to clean up yourself, okay? And it's this is kind of like an extension to Power 1 as well. So maybe if you're tapped in right now, you didn't listen to Power 1, maybe you should go back and listen to Power 1 and then come here, because it seems like an extension, like that was the first part and now we're getting into the second part, okay? And so it seems like this may be in parts, first, second, third part, but it may not be. It just depends. All right, but anyways, you're very dependable is what I am picking up on, okay? But with this this butterfly here, it could be a dragonfly as well. It's like giving me a being lighthearted, a lighthearted fun time. It's giving me springtime in Paris, okay? Or Paris in springtime, okay? So you could be spending your spring in Paris, okay? Also spring break, okay, is what I am picking up on. All right, you could have let go of some type of karmic relationships as well, but I definitely see you've had a major transformation, all right, in your life. I see that you have elevated past many different situations, okay, and you're at this place in your life where you're flourishing. I see you flourishing very well, or this is something that's coming in for you. You're again, like I said in the intro, you're elevating to a new level, and it's like you're flourishing. It's giving me 6 of Cups energy, very childlike. Your inner child is coming out to play. It's giving me sacral chakra energy. It's also giving me throat chakra energy, because this butterfly is reminding me of the blue emoji, the blue butterfly emoji, okay? So that's giving me throat chakra. So you continue to speak your life, okay, to continue to change, to continue to keep you in this butterfly energy, all right? It's like, don't shrink yourself. You can't go back to being a caterpillar. You're the butterfly. So don't shrink yourself. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be beautiful, okay? You're meant to come into people's lives as a sign, as a synchronicity, as a message as well, because butterflies, they give us signs, right? So if you resonate with the butterfly, you give people signs, you know? Also, you can have butterfly tattoos on you, okay? But for whatever reason, I just thought about the angles. I've been playing with the camera angles and so forth. So some of you all could be photographers, videographers, or something about being on film, something about being on camera, okay? Now that you have elevated here as well, okay? But playing with the different angles, you know, to see what's best for you. And that's what it really is. Angels is really angles. You know, they lie to us about a lot of things. So when you really know the truth, you can let a lot of other things fall off. You know, just because you hear it don't mean you have to believe it. So we have to work on our belief systems, right? But if you're looking at things from a different angle, right, then we can shift which angle we're perceiving our 3D world from. And that's how you shift. So I see you shifted your world, because you, baby, you're a magician. You know how to go from the caterpillar to being the butterfly. You literally know how to transform. Okay, you literally know how to transmute energy, and that's what you have done. Okay, again, with this clock of energy, you put a lot of endings to a lot of situations, which means new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition. Tragic endings, yeah, it's like the tragic ending is like you can no longer be the caterpillar. You know, it's like, oh, it's like there could have been some good times as a caterpillar. It may have not have been all bad. You know, just because even if it was a cycle that you didn't want to be in, it doesn't mean that you still didn't have, you know, memories that were made during those times. But you also know, this good time had to end, or this period of being the caterpillar, it had to end. You had to close that off. Okay, so you're no longer that, because you shifted and you transformed into this butterfly, and now you're different. Yeah, you're more seductive here. Okay, we have love energy. Yeah, you're vibrating in the energy of love. I told you all, the karmic relationships you have to put to a rest, but love healed it. Love healed your karmic energy. Your self-love healed your karmic energy. You only radiating love is healing any karmic energies that you may have or that are around you as well. Okay, that's the energy of Mother Gaia, of Ashe, right? That universal energy. Okay, so that woman energy. Okay. And so it's like, here you are in the seductive, magnetizing energy is what I see. That love, seductive energy, that woman energy, that nurturing energy, that handle with care energy. You have to be handled with care. Just like if a woman was giving birth to her child, you know, she would be in her best self as much as she knows to be, to care for that child, to nurture that child. So when you're elevating, you have to nurture, you have to continue to nurture yourself, nurture your environment, continue to level up your thoughts, okay? And that's how you become more magnetizing, okay? And continuously be the beautiful butterfly that you are. And you'll still be the butterfly, but you'll never go back to being the caterpillar, but you'll still continue to shift as a butterfly. You'll still continue to look different, you know. And the more you continue, you'll go higher, so to speak. You'll continue to elevate, and each elevation you look better and better and better is what I am getting. You're becoming more seductive and more attractive is what I see here. Yeah, look at this. Karmic relationships and separation. You've separated from all those karmic energies. Not today. Spirit says, nah, yeah, because you decided to make healthy choices. Also, this could be healthy choices in your relationships, in your mindset, just what's healthy for you overall. Your future, what's healthy for your future, what's healthy for your family is what I see. Yeah, because you focus on paradise. Everything could be so right. So right, teddy bear. Okay, it's like, yeah, you focus on having a life of paradise. Yeah, self-indulging. Okay, you're indulging in self. Okay, you're focusing on centering, making sure you are centered. Okay, you're self-centered, and that's okay. You're supposed to be. It's not a bad thing. Okay, you're supposed to be self-centered and decenter everything else. Okay, and when the other things or people in your life require your presence, okay, and your time and your energy, then you know you can divvy that out. Okay, but you are always first. Your priorities are always first. You always have to be your best self. Okay, but these healthy choices, this just drops out of my hand. This healthy choices could also be your nutrition, what you eat as well. But I'm also getting just enjoying life. You've been, woo, yes. Spirit said something's just about to drop in your lap. Okay, but Spirit, yeah, blow and kiss. Look, this, oop, blow and kiss, okay? And then we got dates here, and baby, and then we also have wedding here, okay? Is what I see. We got shock here, okay? Yeah. But I definitely see the things that are definitely getting a whole lot better for you. I can't remember what I was saying because all this just came out. Spirit is saying switching gears. Yeah, you're switching gears. Spirit wants us to talk about this love relationship. You're in the alignment for some type of beautiful romantic connection, some type of romantic partner, okay? You could be dating at this time. That's the truth, okay? It's like you only connect with people that are on the same wavelength mentally as you, spiritually, physically, whatever, but that they have the same mindset. Whatever that dominant mindset is that you desire to attract to you, you guys are on that same wavelength. So check your energy. But I definitely see, you know, you may have different options when it comes to dating, you know, but I see, you know, again, you're very attractive and people want to work with you and connect with you and do business with you and build romantic partnerships with you here. And I see some or one, or however this works for you, you know, it may end up in long-term relationships with this wedding rings, okay? Is what I see here. That's why that love and seduction is here. It's giving me somebody sees you. The way she's looking here, them eyes, like she's facing one way, but her eyes is looking over to the side like, yeah, I see you. Somebody see you, but they nonchalant with it. They, you know, just kind of back in the cut with it. But they peeped you is what I'm picking up. It's like somebody peeped you. It's like, okay. That's what I'm picking up on here. Yeah, and that's the truth. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more here. And then I'm going to get you all a quote and move on to the next pile. I'm hearing Maya moving on with Silk the Shocker. You're moving on to something new and better. Baby, and that's the truth. And look what came out at the bottom. Camera. Somebody's watching you. Didn't I mention photography? Playing with the angles. I said you guys are into photography or videography. So definitely, that's for sure. But somebody could also just be watching you, paying attention to you as well here. Okay, this person has also gone through a major transformation with this death card energy here. But we have this abundance here. Okay, so this person is very abundant is what I see here. Okay, they have a positive mindset. They know how to manifest. This person, they're in the energy of gratitude and bliss. They're in the energy of favor, okay, and being showered from the universe is what I am picking up on. And you're in that energy too because you've elevated. You guys have both gone through a transformation, okay? Maybe theirs wasn't the dark night of the soul type of transformation, but they still went through a transformation. You all may be completely different from one another. You know, you may be on a spiritual path, but they may not necessarily be, just depending on who it is. But this person is someone that is for you, and it's a really great relationship here. Okay, it's like this person allows you to do you, you let them do them, and you all come together, you know, in perfect harmony is what I am hearing. Yeah, but somebody definitely sees you, and you all are both abundant. Okay. For my ladies that are watching, if this is a male coming towards you, they're definitely a provider. They're definitely going to make sure that you're completely taken care of, okay? Or for my males watching, this could be you that is that provider. But either way, y'all both got your own money. Y'all both got your own bag. Y'all both in y'all calling. Y'all both are in your purpose, okay, is what I am picking up on. Y'all purposes, what y'all do, y'all may be in two different arenas, you know. You go to work, he go to work, but y'all do your own, even if y'all entrepreneurs, you know. So y'all really may not cross when it comes to business, you know, and so forth. But some of you all may. It just depends on, again, who's watching. This is, you know, general for you all, okay? You guys can definitely book your personal phone calls down below, okay? But yeah, it's like you also have foresight. You can see the future with this camera here. You see your vision, okay? Spirit gave you a vision, and it's like you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop flattering your wings, okay? You flatter people here as well as what I am picking up on, Power 2. Yeah. Definitely something about a camera date or photography date. You may be taking pictures. Maybe you're a model, but I see like a picnic and then a lot of Polaroids being taken or something like that. Okay, it's also giving me wedding photos. Okay, some of you all could already be with your person to be looking for a wedding photographer is what I am getting, or maybe this relationship will lead to actual nuptials here, and you all will be in the wedding planning phase is what I am picking up on. Yeah, but I just see like somebody likes to take pictures, or you're setting up a photo session just for yourself, even if it's just for you, okay? But I'm picking up on that. And again, you putting yourself out there is allowing everybody to see how much you have elevated. So don't be afraid to actually put yourself out there, because people will see your growth, okay? Those people who did know you before, they will see your growth, but also people that come across you for the first time, they'll be just naturally attracted to you because they love your energy and who you are, even though they don't know anything about your past, okay? But yeah, you have a lot of people that are watching you and has eyes on you because you have your eyes on the vision and you know where you're going, you know where you're headed. I'm hearing that's sexy. Somebody thinks that's very sexy, okay? Yeah, so let's go ahead and get a quote, okay? This is for Power 2. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. So the purpose of your life is to be happy. I said that, you know, it's like if you are, I think I said this maybe in Power 1, But so maybe again, go back and watch Power One. But it's like if you working at a job that you do not want to work at, then yeah, I said it in Power One. If you working at a job that you don't want to work at, you need to go back and watch the first one. But Spirit, and probably watch this next one too. So watch all of it, because this next one's definitely gonna be about your money. But it's like, what are you doing in life? You know, it's like you don't have to trade your time for money. And then you're going to say, well, how am I supposed to get your money? How am I supposed to get my money? Okay, Nayla. And then that's why I'll tell you to book your sessions, because it's all about quantum shifting. It's all about your mindset and your spiritual, energetic beliefs tied around money. Okay, trading time for money is a patriarchal, systematic, matrix types of way of getting money. But there are so many other ways for you to get money out here. We see it every day. Okay, where you don't have to necessarily go to a 9 to 5, so to speak. That works for some people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you feel in your spirit and your soul that's not what you want for you, then you have to be happy, you know, in what you do for your work, because that takes up the majority of your time, and that's going to really be the main factor that determines if you're happy. Okay, overall. Doesn't mean you can't be happy. Doesn't mean you can't work a job you don't like, but still when you get home you feeling happy and glorious because you at home and the people there is cool and your house is harmonious, so you got happiness there. But at work it's like but it's like if you fix that area, then you will have it in all areas, right? But sometimes we're not happy at work or happy in life, right? So then when we are at home, we take it out on the people that we love the most, when we need to be working on our personal development and figuring out how we can shift our mindsets to get more income, to be happy, to be at peace, and so forth, right? It's like they say money can't make you happy, and that's not the core of it, but money can also make you happy. But you have to learn how to decenter money as well. It's an important tool, but you have to learn how to be not be attached to the money, okay? And focus on your happiness and what it is you really want to do. Pursue that, and then you will see. Pursue the shift, pursue the change, pursue from being a caterpillar to being a butterfly. Pursue that journey, right? And that's where your happiness lies. And then when you're elevated as the butterfly, right, then you're able to be in the abundance. You're not just stuck to the ground. You can go on the ground still. You can land on the ground and be like, dang, I remember I used to be crawling here. That's a word for somebody. Come on, you going from crawling to flying, baby, period. Next 24 hours. This is next 24 hours. I know I ain't been really focusing on that power too, but this is for your next 24 hours. Get it clear. Something can be shifting for you very, very quickly. But you can fly up in the air as well. So it's like you want to be lightweight. You want to be lighthearted, right? You want to free yourself, okay? But what is really making you happy, okay? So that's your message, okay? Power 2. We're going to go ahead and go on over to Power 3, all right? And see what is here for you all. Pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. Come on in, come on in, come on in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so I'm getting you are a personality is what I am picking up on. People are definitely ready to see you. Okay, they're ready to interact with you. I'm getting social buzz, or again, an influencer. Okay, is what I see. All right, it's like you doing it big. It's like you could be like a host, or you're just the life of the party type of energy. It's like it doesn't start until you get in. Is what I am picking. Yeah, when you get in, you're flying in somewhere is what I see. You're going up, but you're going up in a different way. You've already done all your shadow work. You've already been a butterfly for a little while, but now you going up in the airplane. You know, this could be private jet as well. That could be your goal. You know, this could be a few years in the making that's coming in for you, or it could be sooner than that, right? It depends on how well you know how to manifest and what you're getting into, right? And if your energy matches that, the lifestyle of that which you desire. But I'm getting luxury. I'm hearing rich bitch type of energy, okay? I'm hearing player from the Himalayas. I'm hearing princess energy, okay? Yeah, retail, lots of shopping here. Okay, where y'all going? Y'all going around the world just to shop? I don't know who y'all is, but this is the message that's coming through. And this is the energy you need to know for the next 24 hours. So it means, of course, it may not be physically taking place, but you're at the point to where you are ready to digest the information that I'm telling you, so you can, and so it's confirmation for you to keep going on the path that's getting you to the dreams and goals that you have about this lifestyle, right? You're in alignment for this, okay? It's like you guys could be going to Japan, you guys could be going to China, okay? The way this is looking, New York as well is what I am getting, okay? Chicago type of energy. All right. Downtown Atlanta. Okay. That's what I'm picking up on. This card says freshen up. It also says Raleigh's. Okay. Let's see. It's a restaurant on here. All right. Yeah. Chinese food. All right. You could be freshening up some things. It's also given Dubai. Okay. Yeah. Abu Dhabi type of energy. Yeah, it's like nightlife, street, walking on the streets at night, having fun, It's also giving Miami energy here. It's like art district, art deco. Okay, yeah, you're very creative. You're very expressive. Again, it's like you're this personality. You're this influencer. You may go to different events and so forth is what I'm picking up on. But a lot of people want to see you. A lot of people want to be around you. A lot of people want to be in your energy here is what I am getting with this airplane. You are going up, baby. You are meant to live this luxurious, rich lifestyle. Okay, 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 period. I don't want to do it too loud. But just, it's like, yeah, you just have this soft touch, Let's see what messages actually come out for you. But yeah, it's like, this is, yeah, because you're a teacher. Your life purpose is a teacher is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing connected. Okay, yeah, connecting flights. There's a lot of travel energy. You are traveling heavily. Okay, this could be you traveling soon as well. I'm hearing doctors, lawyers. So these could be the type of people that want to connect with you, that want your services. Okay, or these could be the like career fields that you are in or that you are surrounded by. Okay, as well. But you're this teacher, so you're out here. You're in your purpose. Whatever you do, you're in your life purpose, and you're meant to teach. Okay, is what I see. So let's say if you are a personality, you can still teach, right? You don't have to be a teacher how, you got a whiteboard and, you're always at a podium with a mic in your hand type, there's many different ways to still be a teacher. You can have a vlog and still be teaching by the wisdom that you give and by your actions and just your energy. You still have that teacher type of energy. Okay, so everyone's going to be teaching different. Like you could be like a gardener, right? You could literally be like a florist or something like that, right? That's what you actually do for your business. Or you could be a hairstylist in the beauty industry, but you're still a teacher is what I'm picking up on. And that gardening and flowers and so forth, that was very specific. Okay, so someone is definitely meant to learn how to grow their own garden or grow their own plants or their vegetables and their herbs and things of that nature. Okay, is what I see. Yeah, we have again, you have a lot of knowledge here with this teacher, and it's like that's why it's like a lot of people want to be around you because you're fun, you're smart, but you're very you're very knowledgeable. Okay, it's giving me mentor. You're a mentor is what I see. Yeah, you got a lot of people gossiping about you in a good way. A lot of people talking about you. I'm also hearing boardrooms. Okay, corporate level, people may want to connect with you in the corporate level. Okay, you could be taking off in the corporate level as we get takeoff right here. Yeah, helper, laborer. You're helping people in their fields, whatever fields people are in. You're helping them. Okay, so let's say if you're a hairdresser, you're helped by them coming to you and you providing that service as a hairdresser. You're helping them to be way better when they go to work because they can perform better, because they feel better. You're helping them with their self-esteem, their confidence, those types of things, right? It's like it doesn't matter who you are, what you do. It's like you're helping people, okay? And you're taking off in that energy, and it's like you'd be surprised. People, I'm seeing fabrics, so people want your clothing, your fabrics, your style, whatever you do. I'm seeing like mood board, dream boards, okay, vision boards, different, like a layout plan. It's another word I'm looking for. Okay, but it's like a work board. It's like you're just planning things and you're setting things out. Let's say if you were getting married, you would have like a wedding board where everything is on the board or like on the wall, and you that's where all your information is, type thing. You know how investigators, how when they're, trying to solve a case, they have all the pictures and the notes and the evidence up on the wall. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing crime scene. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It ain't nothing negative though, but it's like you guys could be into that is what I'm hearing, okay? But it's like you see like the string connecting everything. It's like you have evidence of something is what I'm picking up on, or there's evidence of something. There's evidence of your work, okay? Your work can be proven is what I am picking up on, okay? Something Not guilty until proven in a court of law is what I'm hearing as well. So I don't know what that is about, okay? But you guys could definitely be into, you know, those types of, it's giving me, it's like, you're the only one that can judge yourself. It's like, do you feel guilty? Are you walking around with shame? Are you walking around, you know, with that type of energy? Yeah, luck energy. You could have had to transmute that type of energy, and it's like now you have this luck energy, or people are gonna be thinking you're just lucky that you're getting all these experiences. But no, it's like you had to go through your own crime scene type of thing. You had to go through your own Power One type of energy. If you didn't watch, you can go to Power One. But if you're watching this, maybe you feel like you wouldn't want to go there. I mean, you still could, you know, it just talks about the beginning of the journey. I'm hearing seed work. That was that seed work, right? You know, but it's like you had to go through all of that, right? And put all the clues and so forth together to get where you are now, to be in this energy, to tell your story. It's like I'm hearing get back up again. It's like you had to get back up over and over and over again through certain situations. And that's why you're able to go up. That's why you're able to be lifted so high is what I am picking up on. That's why people want to pay for your travel, is what I see. It's like, yeah, you're a designer. Then I say the vision boards and all of that type of stuff, the mood boards, the work boards. That's exactly what she's doing. She's putting it together. And when I say, like, even though she's using markers and all that, it can look how you want. But, you know, I was talking about like a real big board where you may have even fabrics and 3D things and stuff like on a plaster board, but it could be as big as the wall. However, you know, you do your thing, you know, but it's like that's the vision that you see. Like, hey, you know, it's giving me a photo wall. You can have a photo wall, okay? You have like a vision of where you want to go and what you want to do, and it's like that constantly reminds you. I'm hearing magazines as well, okay? So you could be having ideas for magazines, all of that, you know, and it's like, yeah, you can say you lucky, but you created your own luck by doing the work. You are the one to create your luck. So you've had to really, again, manifest your life. I'm hearing human design, okay? Knowing your life path. Yeah, you were unfulfilled. You were unfulfilled previously, but you learned how to design your life and get into a field of something that you love to do, that you enjoy to do. You learn how to be happy. You learn how to be at peace. You learn how to, you know, be very skilled at what you do. You put 10,000 hours in for this. That people ain't just wanting to fly you around for nothing. You actually put work in. I'm also hearing you're a multi-creative. Okay, y'all just do some of everything, whoever it is that you are. Okay, let's get some more for you. And then I'm going to close you all out with a quote, okay? You all can book your one-on-one phone sessions. All my sessions are via phone, okay? You can book a 15-minute session, a 30-minute session, or a 2-hour session, okay? So you can definitely go and click the link down below in the description bar. Let's get one more message here for pile 3. It's like, tell me something good. It's giving me like you at the slot tables, like you at Vegas and you like, you know, blowing on the dice, you know, getting ready to throw your dice to see, you know, if you win. Is giving me 7-Eleven, okay, is what I'm picking up, playing craps or playing, you know, whatever it is that you do, okay, is what I see. Yeah, we have setbacks, so you definitely experience some type of setbacks here, okay? But it's getting good now. You're getting to the good part. It's like you've worked with Mother Gaia here, okay? You've created some type of shift. You've had a lot of decisions, okay? You chose to go down the route of spirituality with this Gaia, this shift, like quantum shifting and the spirituality type of energy, okay? Or the psychological energy. If you don't want to do it spiritually, the psychological mindset, your belief systems, you know, your subconscious. You did the work. You could have listened to subliminals or continue to listen to subliminals. You did the mirror work, right? You did the journal work. You did what you needed to do to get here, okay? If it was healing work, if it was just work, you know, some of you guys actually did healing work, plus you had to learn your skill, right? Whatever you do for work, you know, your purpose, your calling, and really, you know, continue to fine tune that thing so you can keep showing up better and better and better. And that's where you are now. That's why you're being called out. You're being called out to go different places, you know, but you trusted your intuition spiritually, okay, to guide your work, to guide your healing, to guide every aspect of your life. And Spirit is saying, don't lose sight of that where you're going, because it's a whole lot of money in this is what I'm hearing. Okay, so where you're headed to, it's a whole lot of money, it's a whole lot of abundance. Okay, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia is at your feet. What is it that you want? Ashe, right? Connect with the universe. Okay, Mother Universe here is what I am picking up on, and don't ever forget her. Okay, type of energy. All right, but that's, so it's like, as you continue, stay rooted, stay centered in knowing who you are, and keeping your connection to non-physical, to Mother Universe. Okay, while you're out in this world, you're in this world, but you're not of it. There's going to be things that people may try to pull you into and so forth, you know, because they think that you are cool, or you can come over here and you want to hang and do this. It's like, no, you know, stay rooted in who you are, and don't lose sight of who you are spiritually, right? You've transcended a lot of things for a reason, but where you're going, there could be a lot of temptations. There's where there's money, you know, there's the opposite of money too, you know, people, there's propositions as well, you know, just a lot of different things. So just continue to pay attention as you go along your journey, and you stay rooted, you stay respectful, and make sure you stand on business. Okay, because you're definitely taking off with who you are, because you're so grounded, because you're so rooted. Okay, you are in your sacral chakra energy. You're confident. Okay, you know how to speak up. Okay, you have the vision. Okay, you know the vision. Okay, is what I am picking up on here. So have fun, of course, you know, is what I am picking up on here, as you travel, as you get to experience a lot of 4444. Come on. As you experience this financial stability in your life, okay, your family gets to experience it. Legacies, you're building legacies, okay, for your family. Okay, you've healed any traumas that needed to be healed, even if it was just the financial part. It's like you're the first millionaire in your family type ish, or the first person to reach $800,000, the first person to reach $100,000, and moving that up from there. You get what I'm saying? You're really truly doing work, you know, spiritually healing, your financial, your mindset. You're out here setting goals, that personal development, and you're seeing the results of that. Okay, not just the spiritual, but all the way around. But the spirituality is your root for all these other things, is what I see. But yes, baby, it is getting good. You are taking off this abundant luxury energy. Okay, having the right people. Okay, and anytime a setback does come up, just reground. Okay, and center yourself to know who you are. Okay, that way you know how to show up, and then the answers will also flow to you on what to do next. So these are your messages, Power 3. We're going to end with a quote. What quote does Power 3 need to get? Oh, look, overflow. Y'all got a lot coming to y'all. I'm going to read them all. They want to be out here. See, y'all got an overflow. All the other ones, they only got one. Spirit said read them all. So y'all something special. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Aristotle, Onassis. So it's when it was during your darkest moments that you had to go through all of that shadow work that we've talked about from Power 1. If you didn't watch it, you can go back and watch it, right? Or maybe you're here from Power 1, right? But it's like, that's why you're here now, or this is where you will be Power 1 if you chose Power 1 and you're here. This is what your future is looking like, you know, but you've had to go through the dark to get to where you are, to know how to have that balanced energy of that masculine, feminine, that light, dark type of energy, okay, is what I'm picking up on. We have happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama, baby, especially if you came from Power 1 and that happiness quote. I believe y'all got I'm hearing everything is awesome, and I'm also hearing I'm so happy type of energy. But it's like you had to create your own happiness. And that's what you're doing here. It's not just, oh, happiness is here. No, you have to create your own happiness. That's why it's very expensive. You're not just going to allow anyone to come into your life to take away or to disturb your peace, to disturb your happiness and what you have personally built. It's like you're strong enough to speak up. You're strong enough to protect yourself. You're strong enough to set up boundaries, okay, towards what you're building. You literally have to protect what you have. This isn't anything small. We're talking about being multimillionaires and having, you know, six figure earners, and having businesses and having your purpose, and whatever that looks like to you. It doesn't mean hustle, but carrying that thing, nurturing that thing for your lifetime, you know, carrying out that, you know, that persona, who you are, your character, and staying true to it in its highest form. Right? That's not